Welcome folks to Let's Play some Akalabeth World of Doom, nicknamed as it is on the screen as Ultima Zero, developed and designed by Richard Garriot. This game was initially released on a limited run by himself on 1979, and then later in 1980 by California Pacific Computer Company. The game was later packaged in the Ultima Collection that was released around 1997, and it's that version of the game that I'm going to be playing here, because the original version, for me, has some exceptional difficulty running, and this is the version that I remember playing, because my first exposure, minus Ultima Underworld, when I was younger, was the Ultima Collection. The Ultima Collection did have Ultima 0 all the way through till 8 on it, not Ultima Underworld 1 and 2. And this is one of the games that I sort of played a little after trying and not succeeding at playing at some of the later Ultimas. And I found this game remarkably playable. Considering the date it was released, 1979, I found it really enjoyable. The reviews at the time were less than kind to the game, saying that it was one person stating it was a poor man's wizardry, and another saying that it wasn't really that terrific, although people did remark about how it was really good at using a 3D perspective. This game does have a 3D perspective, and it was released in 1979. Without further ado, let us create a character. This video won't be as traditionally cut up into parts, like I won't be going 15 minutes and then stopping and then starting, because this game is really not good at recording. Like, it will record up to before the game comes into this menu, but once it's on this menu I actually can't get it to record at all. So it'll be a bit difficult to split it up traditionally by stopping and starting recording. Also, unfortunately, it skips over one of the funnier parts where it says ready on the screen, and if you press yes, it brings you to this screen, but if you press no, it says then begone and pushes you out to desktop or DOS. Back then in those days, it would have been DOS. Just like, are you ready to play? I installed the game and pressed play, but no, I'm not, and then it just kicks you out. So let's create a character. Type thy lucky number. In this instance, I'm going to go with the number 1, because why not? It's quite a simple number to use. It's not my lucky number, but we're going to use 1. And press return. Type the level of play. We shall also press 1. I imagine if you press 10, the game is really, really hard, but I always played the game on 1. And then it gives you a bunch of stats. All of these stats, as far as I know, are useful. Wisdom is very useful if you decide to be a mage and try and use the magic amulet. This run through, I'm not going to be using the magic amulet because I'm going to be a fighter. So, shalt thou play with these qualities? N for no. 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 I'm looking for a lot of hit points and a lot of strength, dexterity and stamina. Gold is less important. That would be great if my dexterity wasn't 9. That's not bad, but no. 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 We need a lot of strength primarily, that's okay, but no. You can't save these stats, you also can't save the game either. So, you gotta do is all in one run through or not at all. So chances are I'm going to die horribly. Let's have a look here. That's quite good, actually. Yes. And shalt thou be a fighter or a mage? I shall be a fighter. And it brings you to the shop. Brings you to one of the shops in the overworld. Bear in mind, there is the option to buy food. If you don't buy food and you leave the shop, you immediately perish. Like, you just step outside the shop and your cat just dies. I knew I should have bought something to eat because I was dying. And then they just die, and the shopkeeper's just like, oh well, I'll take all of his stuff back. So you want food. There's also a rapier, which only fighters can equip. Mages cannot equip rapiers and have to either use an axe, a shield, or a bow and arrow, but they do have more control of the magic amulet. As it stands, if I were to use the magic amulet, I would only be able to get one of the 4 results at random. The results of the magic amulet being up, ladder down, missile, and bad with 3 question marks. Yes, it's actually bad is the name of it. And that's an interesting ability. For now, however, we want to buy the best weapon money can buy for us, which pressing R for rapier. And we want to buy F for food, as much of it as we possibly can. We don't need anything else. And Q for quit. It puts us onto the overworld after welcoming us to Akalabeth, and immediately consumes 1 unit of our food for leaving the actual area. As you can see here on the overworld, this is the actual world. I'm standing on a shop, and I can press X to enter. To the right is a thing. You can never enter those. I think they're trees. And just to the to the left of us is I think it's a tree. And to the upper left, there is an impassable unit of mountains. They are impassable. If you were to try and run into them, you would lose 1 unit of food. You consume 1 unit of food on the overworld every time you move. You consume it at a much slower rate in an actual dungeon. Right now, we actually need to search, using the arrow keys to move, for Lord British's castle. Because if we don't get that, we can't get the quests in the game. And if we don't get the quests in the game, we will, well, not get anywhere. There it is! That wasn't very hard at all, was it? Just started to circle the walls just to see. We're going to press X to enter. Wait for it to load. Welcome, peasant, into the halls of the mighty Lord British. Herein thou may choose to dare battle with the evil creatures of the depths for great reward. What is thy name, peasant? I am Kikoskia. Dost thou wish for grand adventure? No. Then leave and be gone. And then it kicks you back out. Don't say no. Let's go back in. Welcome, peasant, into the halls of... Oh, it's you again, Kikoskia. Are you sure you're actually ready for adventure now? You wish for grand adventure, or do I have to kick you out again? Yeah, let's go. Good! Thou shalt try to become a knight. The first task is to go into the dungeons, and to return only after killing a gremlin. A gremlin?! Gremlins are actually quite deep in the dungeon. That's not good. Now go upon this quest, and may Lady Luck be fair unto you. Also I, Lord British, have increased each of thy attributes by 1. Aren't I amazing? Could you increase all of my attributes by, like, 70 instead? No, you should try using the magic amulet for that. I'm not joking either. The magic amulet can be used to dramatically improve your statistics by turning you into a lizard man. And if you continually know how to turn yourself into a lizard man, you can basically increase your statistics to a ridiculous proportion until you're running around with about 5,000 strength, one-shotting everything. But we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be going to the dungeon directly south and entering it. This is a 3D perspective that the reviewers were talking about. Yes, it is just lines, but it is sort of 3D. Use the arrow keys to control where you go. And there is a trapdoor. It is a one-way ticket down to the next floor. I am not interested in a one-way ticket down to the... We are being attacked by a thief. Where is he? He's behind me. I don't know how he got behind me, but that is a thief. We are going to kill this thief by pressing the attack button. I could select hands and punch him, but I have a rapier. Thou hast killed a thief. Thou shalt receive 8 pieces of 8. When? Oh, now! Right. Okay, I've received pieces of 8. I don't know why they're pieces of 8. I'm not a pirate, but this isn't a nautical setting. I suppose it's before they got the gold pieces going. Oh, I'm being attacked by a skeleton. From here. He missed, however. That is indeed a terrifying skeleton. But the music sort of gives up at this point. And I've killed it. And I found a box which contains 2 pieces of 8 and a shield. there isn't actually a lot to explore on this level. So with that in mind, we should probably just head down, which we will. By pressing X, we scale down to level 2. Level 2 has blue walls instead of white walls. I'm being attacked by a thief again, aren't I? And I missed this time. And now let's keep attacking. It's running away. And now the thief is trapped in a corner and is dead. As you can see, we are consuming food at a slower rate than we would have otherwise. And in this box is a magic amulet. You're not really going to see me messing around with a magic amulet in this, Ooh. There is a secret wall here. It is now dead, that skeleton. Here are the stairs down to floor 3. Do I dare explore down to floor 3? If I want to find a gremlin, I don't have much option. Now the walls are... Oh dear! I have fallen down a trap, and I'm now on level 4. This is not... I don't even know what that is. I think that's an orc. Yes, it is an orc, and it just hit me for 5 damage. Ouch. That's not good. I don't like being on floor 4. Barely got to even explore floor 3. And I currently cannot find the way up and out. So I might be stuck. You can find food. I'm not anticipating I will find any food, mind you. I currently cannot find the exit. I dare say I should probably just descend down to floor 5. And there is a rat. A giant rat who has just hit me and is probably going to kill me. It is dead. And now I'm being attacked by an orc. And I'm probably going to die from this. Oh no, the orc missed. He missed. We mourn the passing of the peasant and his computer to invoke a miracle of resurrection. I died. Falling down a trapdoor to level 3 and getting a quest to kill a gremlin, which is a very high-level monster in this game that can steal a colossal amount of food, probably wasn't a good plan. Press a key. It kicks you back to the main menu. I think we shall play a new one, and this time our lucky number shall be 2, and this time we shall play as a wizard, or a mage as the game calls it, so we want a lot of wisdom. And every other stat wouldn't be too terrible. In fact, that's fine. Shall we be a fighter or a mage? It was at that point that the game decided it was going to crash. So, we need to create our character once again. And we shall. Didn't even get to the overworld. Or the shop. So, type thy lucky number. Number 2. Level of play. 1. Rubbish stats. Not rubbish stats. I think in fact they are the same stats as I rolled before. Let us say yes. And let us say mage and hope that the game doesn't crash. The game didn't crash. Excellent. So, we want to buy the magic amulet this time. The rapier is useless because we can't actually use them. We could use an axe, but we're going to buy a magic amulet and we're going to buy 4 units of food. There we go, we only have 40 food. Welcome to the world of Akalabeth. Thank you. Now, let's see if it's in the rough area that it was in before, or it could be there. Lord Bridget's castle could in fact be right there. Let's go in. Welcome, peasant, into the halls of... Oh, it's you again. Didn't you die? I got better. Oh. Well, what is your name, peasant? It's Kikoskia, I think. Lord British, I think you already know that. Dost thou wish for grand adventure? Why not? A gremlin again. A gremlin? Why a gremlin? Can't it be a viper or a rat? No, gremlin. He has increased all of my attributes by 1. Let us see if we can find a dungeon nearby. Because I wouldn't mind finding a dungeon and not dying of starvation, like I am about to. Oh, I am about to die of starvation. We mourn the passing of the peasant and his computer to invoke a miracle of resurrection. Press a key. I died in the overworld because I couldn't find a dungeon. Let's try this again, shall we? Let's make the lucky number 3. And we shall not play with those stats. We shall not play with those stats. We shall play with those stats. And we shall be a mage. We shall buy a magic amulet, and we shall buy lots of food. And we shall desperately look for Lord Bridges' castle before we die of starvation. We could go into this dungeon for a bit, though. That's a plan. If there are monsters in the dungeon... Ah, you see that there? That was a secret wall. And we're being attacked by a skeleton. Magic missile? Do I want to use the kill one? Yes, it died. And that is what being a wizard in this game is all about. Pressing the kill button to kill things. I'm being attacked by a thief. Oh. My amulet was destroyed. I suppose I'll punch you then. This is the downside of playing as a wizard. Your amulet can just decide it's going to explode. My amulet decided to explode. So now I have no magic amulet, and no capability to cast any kind of spells because I spent 15 gold on a one-hit thing. So really what I want to do is I want to buy an axe next. Also, the music is about to give up in a few minutes. There we go. We, however, have got a few things here. So what we need to do is find a shop. I can't afford an axe and food, so instead I'm just going to buy a lot of food. And leave. And find another dungeon somewhere. And there are 2 shops right next to each other. We are in the same dungeon, you will note. I do believe the seed creates... Hello, thief. I don't have a magic amulet, so I'm just going to punch you. You are dead now. Oh, you're running away? I can't let you run away, I need to get an axe. There we go, I have 5 pieces of 8. With this money, I shall get an axe. Because my magical amulet exploded. Where's the exit? I think I've lost the exit. The other thing this game has as well is... Oh, there's the exit. Is, not particularly great, I find it, mapping. You need to map it yourself. I don't have a piece of paper handy. But I really like this game. Let's buy an axe, shall we? It's the best weapon I'm going to be able to get. I really like this game. It's quite enjoyable. There's Lord Bridges' castle! How are you doing? Welcome, peasant, into the halls of the... Didn't you die in the overworld? Yes, I did. Do you wish for grand adventure? Is it to kill a gremlin? No, it's to kill an even worse monster, a carrion crawler. Do I get the feeling, Lord Bridges, that this is random? No, what are you talking about? Now go, I've increased your attributes by 1. And that is it. We are off to go kill an even tougher monster. And probably die of starvation. Aha! A dungeon. This is probably not going to be good enough. Because we're going to die before we leave the dungeon! Starvation! Because we consume food at apparently a ravenous rate. Let us try one more time as a mage. We are not doing very well as a mage. That is a good set of statistics. We shall be a mage. And we can only just afford a magic amulet or food. I should have looked at this. Let us instead buy an axe and a lot of food and hope we can later afford an actual magic amulet. There are 2 dungeons. I will remember this. We have a lot of food right now, so we can afford to search. Can't afford to search and run into mountains, though. That's bad. Another shop. Another dungeon. We might as well explore it. Hello! You stole my axe! It's the only weapon I actually have. I'm going to have to punch you now. Give me back my... You did not give me back my axe. That's what thieves can do. They can steal your weapons. I lost my axe. And I punched a skeleton to death. Fortunately, the game has given me another axe in this box. And it has also given me a rapier, which is quite worthless for me, because I can't... Whoa, dear! Trap. Level 2, I'm being attacked by a rat. Traps you can't actually see. You can see trap doors, but you can't see traps. Shall we throw or swing? We shall swing. The axe. And we missed. We killed it! The downside is I really need to find the way up, because I'm about to starve to death. Hey, it's dead. And a bow and arrow is mine. And a magic amulet! Aha! I have a magic amulet now. So I can actually attack with the magic amulet and press ladder up. Ah! We now have a ladder. Now I can attack with the magic amulet. Oh, it broke. And then I fell down a trapdoor straight back down to floor number 2. Lovely. Can I not die? I don't think so. I think I'm doomed. I think I did better as a fighter. Oh, he's running. Ah, I found another axe. And I found another axe. Let's kill this guy, and I don't think... Even if... Oh no, I have 32 food. That's okay. Let's enter this shop. We need another magic amulet, because our first magic amulet exploded. In fact, let's buy another one. And then, let's buy a lot of food. Because I need a lot of food. We actually managed to survive that. I was looking at my hit points and not at my food, thinking that I would die from that. Let's just keep exploring the boundaries of this inhospitable land in the search of Lord British's castle. We do have 173 units of food. Come on, Lord British, where are you? You must be somewhere around here. In your castle. I wonder how anybody survives in this world. Do they just... Well, you either go around looking for treasure, or you will die. I could enter one of those dungeons. I appear to be missing where this actual castle is. It must be somewhere. I'm currently in nowhere, the endless void of infinite nothing. I'm going to enter this dungeon. I'm being attacked by a thief. I might as well. I actually need some more, I'm not very good at attacking, as you can see, because I don't... It's a skeleton killing me from behind. Yes. I'm not doing very well at this healing malark. It is the exact same dungeon, and I fell into the same trap. I am going to... I died from falling down a pit! Oh, the music didn't even kick in. We mourn the passing of the peasant and his computer. To invoke a miracle of resurrection, press a key. I like the fact that the peasant took his computer with him, by the way. Yeah, I'll just bring this with me. No wonder I'm terrible at fighting. I'm holding a massive late 1970s computer with me. No wonder that would make me awful at this. Right, the game is not actually recording pretty much now beyond me trying to actually record the ending to this. So I'm going to try and be brief at this point so it'll actually record it. I do in fact like this game a lot. Game is really enjoyable. I do like Akalabeth. It's simple in terms of its gameplay and its UI. However, it is very fun. Sure, you could get the magic amulet as a mage and turn yourself into a lizard man with 5,000 strength and sunder the whole world with a single blow of your fist, but I don't like to play that way. And considering the fact that this is a precursor to the Ultima series, it's got that going for it. It's generally a really fun game. And I could definitely see myself playing this more on the channel. I mean, definitely see myself recording more of it. I'm not very good at it. I remember when I was younger, I'd used to get graph paper and, like, try and draw out the overworld and the dungeons and use that to try and get to progress in the game. And I never used to have to fight carrion crawlers and things like that as your first mission. We just like go and fight a giant rat. And giant rats you can find, say, on the first few levels of a dungeon. So, Akalabeth World of Doom. Will we see more of it on the channel? Who knows? Maybe. So I'll catch you guys later. And I'll see you then. Later. Oh, there's more. There's actually more text. It's very, very slowly trailering along here. This game is made possible by Origin and Juicy Bird Productions. Excellent. So, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks to all you people that worked on Akalabeth. I really enjoy this game. And there shall hopefully be more to come, they probably said at the time. And there was, because there was Ultima 1, and then 2, and then they just kept going. So I'll catch you then, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.